56-core Intel Xeon W9 3495X Sapphire Rapids processor demonstrates performance in tests. High-performance computing and hyperscaling specialists are very happy with Intel's Xeon Max processors with integrated high-speed HBM memory, but Sapphire Rapids includes an entire line of processors covering the entire Xeon processor range. One of these chips has just appeared in the Geekbench database. The processor in question is an Intel Xeon W9 3495X installed on a Supermicro super server with an X13 SWAT TF motherboard. The Geekbench app also reports that the 56-core processor has a base frequency of 1.9 GHz and a maximum turbo frequency of 4.6 GHz, although curiously there is no mention of the hyperthreading that we expect to see in such a processor. As a result, there is another oddity: performance. The Sapphire Rapids CPU cores are a close relative of the Cove architecture used in Intel's desktop processors since Rocket Lake, and we expected these chips to score around 2000 points in the Geekbench single-threaded benchmark. This processor scored only 1284 points in the Geekbench 5 single-threaded benchmark, which is pretty bad for a modern processor. This leads us to believe that the CPU or its motherboard is not final, which somehow leads to a decrease in performance. Despite the poor single-threaded performance, the test processor scores 36,990 points in multi-core mode thanks to its 56 cores. This figure is much more competitive considering the number of cores, and confirms that hyperthreading is indeed enabled. Other processor specifications, such as 2 MB of L2 cache per core and 105 MB of L3 cache, correspond to previously leaked information.